This is Hold the Mine. It's a mining base builder sort of survival-y style game where there are two phases in any given day. We have got the mining phase, which takes place over the course of the daylight hours, and we've got the defense/survival phase, which is going to take place up at the, I guess, the entrance to the mine. Right, this is our little miner over here. What we need to do is we need to explore. So let's set up a little bit of a exploration mining route over here. There are a couple of things that we want to pick up. There's a scroll and there is a cage. We're going to get to that. There's our resources down in the bottom left-hand corner. We have got the health of our mine door, which is up at the top there. That's fine. Okay, let's do a little bit of mining. Let's go and see what we've got going on. We've got the opportunity to mine 3 times over the course of any given day, and we want to try and yoink as much stuff as we possibly can. A blueprint unlocks a new building that we can construct on a ruin. Oh yeah, we can also build buildings. It's a base builder as well. There's a lot of genres here. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I kind of dig it. Okay, let's open the cage up first. So we can pick up ourselves a hero. This is going to be somebody that we use to defend the door. The dwarf does not do any of the defense. The dwarf only does the mining. So we're going to pick up a wizard here. Or maybe a sea witch. Sea witch has got like some crazy range. Crit chance, attack speed, and damage. A little bit more damage on the wizard, but a little bit more range on the sea witch. Let's go for that. Cool. We also can pick up a building as well. As you can see, these buildings are going to require us to nab some resources. We don't currently have any resources, but you can see some of them around the place. Right, once per battle, whenever the mine door's health drops to 1, applies knockback to all enemies. Unlocks the spell Toxic Bomb. Ooh, unlocks the spell Heavy Anvil, or... I mean, Heavy Anvil seems pretty good, but also, like, 7 gold seems more challenging to acquire than anything else. Right, we can either start picking... up some of these resources here. Runes can be found in the mining crates used to unlock hero powers. I mean, I'm interested in that, but the point is that we really need to think about... Oh, this is a location that's going to allow us to build a blueprint. Yeah, so I probably want to crack open that. And then I think we maybe want to go... Yeah, let's go out here. I think this is just going to give me the maximum amount of vision possible. There we go. So as soon as we smash that little area, that's good. However, we did end up wasting a hit there because we can't mine through whatever this stuff is, the hard stuff. That's fine. Anyway, this is where we can build a... Well, we only have one building at the present moment in time, but we can build a forge here if we're able to nab all of the resources. We can currently spot 2 bits of gold. What the heck is this? Contains random resources. I'm going to take that. I also want to pick up a few... Sure, let's do this. Let's do this. And then let's do this. What I'm really trying to do is get as much vision as I possibly can. Maybe don't even want to take this rune. I mean... We got to appreciate, right? On a macro level, night 1 is not going to be the most challenging of nights, right? So we need to think about how can we best utilize our time down in the mine to get as much vision of all of this stuff as possible, so that we can maybe uncover some more ruin sites. Right, blueprint for another building. Periodically launches a fireball every 6 seconds during battle. I mean, that just looks cool. Fireball does 5 damage and applies burn. It's going to cost me 10 iron, though. Once per battle whenever the mine's door. Okay, we've already been offered that. I don't really think that that's good value. I mean, it's pretty cheap, but doesn't seem that good. Heroes' basic attacks have a 10% chance of applying knockback. Knockback 5 and a 5% chance of applying knockback 10. Maybe that's worth it. I think we're going to go for Volcano Heart. What the heck? Let's do it. Okay, choose a resource. We can pick up 5 stone, or we can pick up 5 runes. I think I want the runes. I think we're going to pick up the runes. The runes seem a little bit rarer than stone. Okay, dwarf has done his stuff. That's marvelous. Let's head on back up to the surface here and see what we've got going on. So, we can see the attack range of this. What is it? A sea witch? Yeah, there's a sea witch here. We can also spend some runes in order to get some upgrades here. We can also assign gems. Okay, apparently we don't have any gems, but we can do that in a little bit. So what is this? increases attack speed by 20% for 4 seconds whenever a critical hit is performed. And there's a crit chance of 10. Stacks up to 100%. You know what? Sure, I can do that. Let's do it. And then increases the hero's basic critical hit chance by 5%. I don't hate that. Increase hero's base damage by 1. Increases base hero critical hit chance by 5. You know what? Let's take this. And then this. And then we can't upgrade it again. Okay, that's fine. Base damage by 1. Or do I just want to save up and think about whenever the Sea Witch performs a critical hit, triggers an ultrasonic scream dealing 4 damage to nearby enemies. See, given that I've already boosted critical hit chance up to 20%, getting this seems like a great idea. So yeah, we're going to save up and get that as soon as we get more runes. Now, as we start to assemble a full roster of door defenders, so to speak, we should be able to benefit more and more from some of the abilities that we're... Okay. We're not doing much damage at all. These little skeletons here, yep, they are pesky. Thankfully. Oh, there we go. I tell you what, when we crit, we do a lot of damage. That's real good. However, that was a little bit sketchy. We definitely need to either give you a little boost, or we need to, there we go. Jump to dwarf. We need to either give you a little boost, or we need to grab ourselves another person. And I think there's another person down here somewhere, so that's kind of interesting. Right, I want to pick up this blueprint, probably. We also want to pick up these resources. I mean, just the ability to get ourselves an additional source of damage would be really, really good. Whether that's the forge, probably not. Whether it's the volcano heart, probably. That's probably what we want to be picking up. Right. Down here. Down here. And let's see if we can try and go out this way as well. Again, as much information as we possibly can. We are risking it, like digging down here. There might be some... Oh, that's cool. Didn't know you could do that. Yeah, there might be some places where we end up wasting a few swings on this. Obviously, it's not optimal, but if we have to endure it, then we will. Right, whenever an enemy takes damage from poison, 50% chance of damaging a poison enemy. See, if we had a hero that had a poison ability, that would be pretty darn cool. Unlocks the spell Bat Fury. At the end of each expedition, the dwarf throws a small bomb at a random location. Yeah, I'll take that. Sure, why the heck not? That seems like a good idea. Right, I want to nab this. I want to nab this. I want to nab this. I don't know what that is, but we're going to give it a shot. Can we get maybe a stone? Maybe actually do that. Yeah, do that, because we're going to mine down here and we're going to expose a little bit more information. See what's going on. Okay, didn't really get us much, but that's fine. All right. What the heck? Oh, don't mind if I do. Very, very nice indeed. Okay, that was pretty darned effective. We got a lot of information there. First of all, let's pick up a friend here. So, this is not a ranged unit. It's a melee unit, I guess. And honestly, I kind of think that that's maybe what we're after. 14 attack damage is really, really good. Attack speed is a little bit higher on you. But also the knight has got a little bit longer range. I think we'll go for the Bastion here. Do you benefit from any crits, or is it just knockbacks? Yeah, you got a lot of knockback abilities there. What about you here? Do you have any crit abilities? Tally, gems, knockback. You know what? Fine. We're gonna go with the Bastion. Let's do it. Okay, random resources. We can get ourselves some stone or some runes. I'm actually going to pick up the stone because I want to get a building built tonight, or today, before tonight. And a chest contains powerful relics. What do we got? At the end of each expedition, the dwarf has a 20% chance of throwing a stick of dynamite at a random location. Oh, okay. Each stack of poison on an enemy increases its chance of taking critical hit by 5%. I'm going to take the dynamite. I don't really think this is that good, to be brutally honest, but it might end up working out for us. You never know. Okay, 2 more building blueprints down here. There are some runes that I want to pick up. I want to get... what was it? This. Whenever the Sea Witch performs a critical hit, triggers an ultrasonic scream. I want to get that. I want to get that tonight. So we're gonna need to build, or we're gonna need to mine one more rune. So that's gonna be it. We can also mine a rune there. There's this area here which I want to just explore, just get that done as well. Let's try and get to that area. Also, now we are at a stage where we can build the volcano heart. I am really interested in doing that. I think I'm more interested in bomb storage than I am in forge, to be honest. But we're going to build the volcano heart because it doesn't contest any resources for the bomb storage. So let's go and do that. Nice. Very cool. That's going to allow us to do some burn damage, periodic fire damage, etc. And let's go down here. Let's go down here and let's see what's explorable. There's probably going to be another buildable location down here. Also, that's diamond. Used to construct rare buildings. We don't have any need to mine it out yet. It's just good to note. Okay, let's go and see what we've got in store. 3 more bits of stone there. That's good. We can always pick up stone. We've got those 2 blueprints lined up. That's fine. Great. Happy with that. Very happy with that, in fact. And we can't mine in there. Okay, that's fine. What do we want to nab? 2 gold or 4 stone? I think I'll take the gold. I don't really rate that, to be brutally honest with you, but that is fine. Right, 3 runes. I think this is absolutely categorically the best thing that we can pick up right now, and I will do it. I do think maybe increasing the hero's base damage by 1 would be not terrible. On the tally of 8 attacks, unleashes a wave that deals 100% of the hero's base damage and slows enemies by 40% for 2 seconds. Maybe that's decent. But I also feel like if I can maybe get a gem and increase your crit chance, then we are off to the races, because that would be 2 abilities that are triggered whenever a critical hit arrives. We currently have a very, very low... There we go. We currently have a very, very low AoE. Let's maybe swap you over to there so that you slightly more prioritize this side. Yeah, currently have a very, very low attackable area for you, but I think that's fine. Ideally, we want another melee character over here, but we're going to have to deal with that. We're going to have to deal with that in due course. Right. Let's hope that we're not just going to see attacks from one side. Okay, that's the fireball, by the way. Good. Oh, that was lots of damage there. Siren Scream, there we go. Nice, I can see you doing the damage. Not loving the fireball effectiveness, to be honest. Doesn't really fill me with a huge amount of confidence. Maybe when we get a little bit more into the weeds. We're only on day 3 at the moment. Oh, hello. We're only on day 3 at the moment. Maybe when we get more enemies bunched up, we'll get some more benefit from it. Right, what do you want? What do you want? We can sell resources and we can get ourselves some gems. Okay, any gems that give me critical hit chance? Critical hits from basic attacks increase attack speed by 20% for 3 seconds. No, that's not what I'm after. Basic attacks apply burn. Interesting. On the tally of 10 blocks dug, gain an additional stone. That's pretty big. That's really big. Increases the mine door's maximum health by 2. I don't think I care about that. I think I care about this. This just gets me free stone. I don't think we have to necessarily do that today, but I'm gonna prioritize getting the diamond so that we can get that sold. There we go. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's pretty decent. We're gonna get 2 more buildings in a little bit. Let's do this down here. Sure. I think that's good. Now we're probably going to build towards this, the bomb building. Yeah, I just like the idea. I like the idea of exploring and doing the economy game effectively, right? Also, apparently I didn't roll the 20% chance. That's fine. Okay, good stuff. Nice, get the diamond, fantastic, and a little bit more exploration as well. What have we got here? Whenever an enemy dies, 30% chance of triggering a lightning strike on a random enemy. It deals 5 damage and applies shock. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. We do have some rerolls. I don't think I really care about rerolls, to be honest. Heroes' basic attacks have a 10% chance of knockback. Is that better? I guess that's better. I mean, maybe I take the lightning rod. Yeah, maybe I don't know. I don't want to take the lightning rod because I'm planning to sell the diamond. That's I think my plan. Doubles the damage from poison. Each hero gains an extra chance of critical hit when their basic attack is not a critical hit. Stacks up to 100%. That's amazing for us. That's perfect for us. That's really, really good. Okay, let's go back up to the surface. Let's see. Can I sell? I'm going to do this right now. Sell a diamond. Beautiful. And then sell 2 bits. Oh, no, sell 1 bit of stone. That's all I need. And then I buy this. Perfect. So, now, as we're digging... Oh, no. No. I bought the wrong one. I meant to buy this. Yeah. Can I still afford it? I mean, I need to sell 2 bits of gold. And a bit of... 3 bits of gold. Oh, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's worth it. Oh, well. C'est la vie, as they say. Right. That does kind of limit what I can do. However, it does mean that we're going to get a free bit of stone, which is something that I'm desperately interested in doing. Let's get some buildings. Let's get some buildings built here. Okay. Let's at least try and get some buildings built. That's good. That's an extra little buildable area. That's definitely something that I want to take advantage of. A little bit of extra gold takes us almost back to where we were, and not a super effective bomb. Oh, that's each time we do. That's each time we do a little bit of extra digging. Okay, that's nice. I like that a lot. Let's go down here. Is there anything else that I want to do? And is there anything else that I want to do right now? I mean, the Hunter's Cave, getting that done right now would be amazing. So all I need to do is make sure that I mine out two bits of this. Yeah, that's it, I think. Right? That's going to get me more intel. The gold is not mission critical right now, but it'd be good to get. And we will be getting, actually, we will be getting another bit of stone. So technically I don't need to be mining that bit out, because we're on a tally of 9. We're going to be getting a 10th bit of stone. Gain an additional stone. We could start to head down here, which seems kind of wasteful, but I think is actually like a really good thing to do. Yeah, I think that's good. But also, I could just get, and I probably do want to get, yeah, I probably want to get this, because I want that second rune, because I want to get upgrades. I want to get upgrades here and here. I think that's what we're after. Yeah, the base damage increase on the Sea Witch would be pretty gargantuan. Don't know what we're going to do here. We need to get another 3. Yeah. Okay, let's roll with this. We're going to get an extra stone anyway, so that's fine. We'll be able to build another building, so that's kind of cool. Oh, good. I'm glad that I ended up doing that. That's a big area that we can explore. And definitely building the buildings is something that I want to do. Right, what does this do? I'm not sure what this does here. Hold on. Oh, bomb over there. Oh, it's the construction menu. Okay, that's fine. Right, well, we're not going to start the battle quite yet. Let's do a Hunter Cave. Absolutely. Great. I'm glad that I went back for this rock medallion. I feel like it's great. Also, we've got a bomb, which is going to give me way more vision. Very happy with that. That seems like a great thing to do. Let's head back up to the surface here. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. That's going to give me 8 damage, which is going to be a guaranteed kill of any unit, I think, hopefully. Basic attacks reduce the cooldown of periodic powers by 0.25 seconds. I mean, that's pretty good, to be honest, isn't it? And I can get it from selling 1 stone, but I don't have the stone spare. Let's buy that, because periodic attacks are the... Periodic attacks... What's the attack speed of you? 4.5 and you're 6? Well, let's put it on you then. I hope I can move this around. Yeah, I can unequip it, so that's fine. So if I get somebody that can do quick-fire attacks, we absolutely want to put it on you. Right, well, I think we're gonna chance it. This is gonna be a little bit dicey. I really hope that we can try and find ourselves some other heroes, but at least now we have a way to ramp up crits. If we miss, and if we don't miss, and if we do crit, then That's amazing. Also, we just deal way more damage with you, which is perfect. We've got the occasional, periodic. There we go. Look at that. That was a good hit. That was a really great hit. And those chumps are getting burnt. Okay, I feel like balancing-wise, we're doing a fine job. This Sea Witch is... It's kind of cooking, to be honest. Kind of cooking. Right, today's a rainy day. What does that actually mean for us? I'm not entirely sure. Well, I mean, it means the clouds are here. What does that mean? Enemy base speed is reduced by 10%. Duration of all status effects is reduced by 50%. Okay, well, that's what we need to deal with. That's what we need to deal with. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. Let's go and grab this too. 1, 2. Yeah. What are we building towards? What are we building towards? Basic attacks have a 10% chance of applying knockback. I just don't really care about knockback. Maybe I should care about knockback, but I think we want to go for the... This, yeah, the 8 gold thing. So let's build towards 8 gold then. That's the objective. I've sold off so much flipping gold already that I'm a little bit concerned, but hey, look, there we go. That's more heroes, that's more gold, that's more everything. Right, new building. What do we got? Repairs the mine door. Don't care. Although something like this, the carpenter would be pretty darn sick if we had, you know, the ability to deal knockback or damage if the door got down to 1 HP. That'd be kind of cool. Every 10 enemy spawns, apply Hunter's Mark to a random enemy. A marked enemy takes 100% extra damage. Enemies have a 10% chance of spawning with a curse status already applied. I don't care. I'm going to reroll all these. These seem bad. Periodically triggers a strong wind from a random direction. The wind slows all enemies moving in the opposite direction by 20 seconds. I think Bomb Workshop seems a little bit better. Sure, let's roll with that. Right. Expedition. Bomb storage. We need 8. Can I get 8? Can I get 8 now? I think I can. Okay. 1, 2. I absolutely can get 8. Amazing. Okay, so that's going to get me up to the next building that I'm after. What do I care about after that? More exploration, probably. And it's probably going to be down. So... yeah, let's just do an extra little exploration down here. Is there anything else? Maybe the harpooner? Maybe the harpooner, maybe the bomb workshop. But to be honest, I can generate like a lot. I can just generate like a heck of a lot of stone with this medallion that I managed to pick up after stupidly buying the wrong medallion. There we go. That's perfect. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? That is absolutely brilliant. That's why we love dynamite. Right. Huntress. You've got massive range. I like it. I like it. You have got quite large range too. I think the sure, apparently we're going for a long range sort of build. This is fine. Okay, let's roll with you. I don't love it, but it's fine. Right, so we want to pick up the bomb storage. Anvil is pretty darn cool, but we're gonna just, you know, we're just gonna not deal with that for now. Where did this get built? Up here. That's cool. We're happy with that. And what is this? Destroys all surrounding blocks and automatically collects their resources. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to that. I'm also not gonna say no to a little bit of an extra exploration down here. And with my remaining 2 digs, I'm going to try and yoink some runes. I'm going to come out this way, just in case there is anything else, and then we can get this next time. Or maybe this is more valuable here. Ugh, much of a muchness, I think. Right, let's see how this goes. I guess it's technically connected, but it just looks a little bit weird. That's a new hero right there. That's a new hero right there. Okay, good to note. Anything else over here? Not very much. Okay. How big's this explosion going to be? Oh! Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Amazing. And of course, we got that bomb trigger as well. We could get a bomb and a dynamite trigger. How crazy would that be? Unlock spell rain of arrows whenever an enemy takes damage from poison. Nah, I just don't care about any of these. Maybe the carpenter? I'm going to reroll, to be honest. Increases the number of available pickaxes by 1. Yes. Flippin' please. That is exactly what we need, and we're going to build that right now. Unfortunately, we don't get the benefit from it at this precise moment, but that effectively means that almost every single round, we're going to be unlocking an extra block. Oh, this feels good. Okay. You are good. I like this. I like this a lot. I'm gonna move you out to the very edge here. You need to be right in the middle because, quite frankly, that is where you belong. I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little bit worried that we maybe don't have the damage. I'm gonna unequip that on you because I'm gonna put this on you instead because increases base critical hit chance, base hero attack speed. Yeah, see, this is what we're after, right? This is what we want. I don't have one more rune. That's unfortunate, but I think we're still going to be okay. And I don't know how periodic the lava is going to be, but I'm really hoping that it's going to be large enough. And if we can get piercing on you or something, that'd be pretty darn sick. Nice. Okay, damage is looking good. Obviously, you deal a heck of a lot of damage. I mean, you deal loads and loads and loads of damage, and you attack, like, reasonably fast as well. Oh. Okay. Don't love that, but didn't actually get through to the door. It stopped just before, and of course, I've actually bought 2 extra HP, which is quite nice. That slug boy did get a little bit close to me, but that's okay. All right, day 5. We're back to sunny weather, thank goodness. More just because I like the way that it looks rather than anything else, but that's okay. All right, we've got 8 pickaxes to use down in the mine today. This feels, frankly, incredible. Feels really, really good. So, what buildings am I building towards? Probably Harpooner. And probably Harpooner and Bomb Workshop. Yeah, I don't think we really care about the Forge. So, you know what? Let's just use this as an opportunity to collect as much stone as I possibly can. Let's also grab the runes that I can. There's a couple of really, really well-placed runes for us. This is going to be a big one for stone, for sure. Doesn't look like I can get through this area over here, but there will be more opportunities. Oh, it's another little... Oh, look at that. Look at that. 9 stone. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Knight or the Rogue? We've already looked at the Knight. The Rogue is... Increases critical hit chance by 15% when the Rogue executes a critical hit. Another nearby enemy is also immediately hit. That's kind of sick. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, too. When the Rogue has 2 heroes adjacent to him, his basic attacks have a 30% chance of hitting twice. I think we'll pick up the Rogue. Sure. And let's put you on this side here. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Right, and then we want to pick up the... Periodically launches the bomb or the Harpooner? Harpooner, I guess. Harpooner's maybe a little bit better. Maybe the bomb? I mean, I fundamentally don't think it matters because I think we're going to be able to get all of the resources that we need. Yep. I think we're absolutely going to be able to get all the resources that we need. I'm just... This is brilliant. This is really good. I'm having an absolute whale of a time here. This is fantastic. Okay, so what does that take us to? That takes us to 4, 3, and 2, and... Wow, that was a double trigger there. That was really good. Whenever a summon is invoked, 30% chance of summoning one more. No. I don't love any of these, but I'm not prepared to reroll, because I don't think they're that bad. I guess we'll do the Ambusher ground. That's fine. Right, do I want to get... I've still got 3 ruins left to build on. 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, 3. So we could still build all of these if we want to. The Bomb Workshop is probably what we're going to build towards. Yeah, I think so. I think that's a good idea. I want to go down here, though. Bomb Workshop, yep. Let's go, let's go. I think that's good enough. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. I think we will pick up an extra bit of rock as well. Oh, there we go. Glad I did that. That gives me access to a little bit more information. There we go. That's perfect. That's our 5th hero. Explosive stash. A new building is available. What? How did I get that? I don't know, but I will build the bomb workshop. Sure. Let's do it. We've got the hero right over there. We will absolutely get the benefit from that in a little bit. What do I want to do? Periodically triggers a rain of arrows in a random location every 7 seconds. Yes, and the basic attacks reduce the cooldown of the periodic powers by 0.25 seconds. I think this is great. Yeah, I think this is exactly what we want to get. Okay, let's pick that up. That's good. Anything else? Increases base critical hit chance. Hero attack damage. I think attack speed is better. Yeah, and then... Well, we can't use anything. We can't use our runes for anything else. That's fine. That is fine. Oh, there's so much good stuff down here. Not to mention a flippin' hero. How crazy is that? Okay, things might get spicy. Things might get spicy here, but that was good. Good bomb there. But I think we might be okay. We got to survive for 30 seconds. Rain of arrows. That's nice. So that's a big beefcake over there, but you're gonna get hit by the wonderful. Oh, come on. Good. We're going to get hit by the wonderful thingy that is the volcano that I have had on the go since the very start and has done, unfortunately, little. You might get through, but apparently not. How much flippin' HP does that thing have? Yeah, so knockback is really going to be good on big, high HP units that we cannot take out with our relatively low damage setup. We are going to be going to the shop today. Fine. What have you got? Anything interesting? Base attacks apply 1 stack of poison. We've not really been messing around with poison. Increased attack speed on the Huntress. Yes, I'm interested in that. Increases hero's base critical hit chance by 10%. That is exactly what I'm interested in. That is really, really good. Basic attacks apply burn. Maybe. Basic attacks apply poison. Maybe. Mysterious fruit base damage by 1. I don't think that's worth. Status effects last 1.5 seconds longer. Okay, so this is really good. And this is... sorry, this is really good. Yeah, so we want to be basically trying to get 26 coins, if at all possible, today. That might be a little bit of a tall order, but that's okay. Right, so let's get you. Oh, we also want to check what do we want to build? Probably nothing there. I think we'll try and get access to a new blueprint. There's got to be more stuff over here. Probably big, probably interesting. Let's try and pick up as much gold today. I'll pick up that rune. No, I won't. Yeah, I will. I'll try and pick up as much gold as I possibly can so that I can sell it and get slightly more than the stone. But, I suppose it doesn't really matter. I mean, if we sell gold, if we sell stone, it's... Oh! Good. Interesting. There's a chest over there as well. That's cool. Right. Wizard or a cursed apostle. This is the last decision that we're going to be making. I think we will take... is there any synergy with any periodically transform? I mean... Maybe? Maybe? There's a 20% chance of spawning with a curse. Deals 40% of the enemy's maximum health as damage after 4 seconds. I guess we'll take you. Sure. I mean, we've got a very, very long range setup here. We have 1 melee hero, and that's it. Deal 5 damage every 5 seconds. It unlocks a spell and a toxic bomb. I just can't bring myself to care. I guess we'll take the toxic cave. After all this time, we'll take the toxic cave. Right. So... I want to get this. Powerful relics. Absolutely, that's something that I'm interested in getting. Fine. That was a great triggering of the bomb, whatever it is that triggered. Anvil. Sure, we want to get that. We probably want to get diamonds. And then 1, 2, 3 gold. Sure. Let's do it. Let's do it. Nice. Oh, yep. You almost caught me there, video game. Okay. There's a There's a good amount of stuff that I can get access to here. Oh, lovely. Lovely. What a combo this is. On the tally of 10 blocks dug, gain an additional gold. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! It's literally free resources now. Okay. We'll let that one go off. We'll get that into there. That leaves me with 2 things left to mine. Let's go and do... Unless there's a bit of gold that is easily accessible. There's not. I guess we'll just take a little bit of iron. Right. Sure. Okay, let's go and do this. This should give me loads of resources. What the heck is that? Okay, this maybe triggers the... Unfortunate. Maybe triggers that, but it's okay. Good. Nice. And an extra little bit of gold. Perfect. And then an extra little bit of discovery here. Perfect. Another mushroom. Okay, fine. What do I care about? 2 gold, 2 rerolls. 2 gold, not very valuable. 2 rerolls seems way more valuable, so we're absolutely going to take that. So, anvil, ambusher ground. I mean, I can build the anvil. I might choose to do that. I want to head up to the surface first, and I would like to make some trades. I'm going to keep this diamond. I do not need to sell it. I need to just sell 1, 2, 3 to get this. And then I do 2 more, yeah, to get this. I think that's good. I think that's a great deal. So you have already got the basic attacks reduce the cooldown of the periodic powers. Fine. We're going to equip you with the attack speed modifier. Base attack speed by 25%. That's pretty decent. Periodically applies a hunter thing. Basic attacks deal 5 extra damage to enemies affected by at least 3 status effects. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll take that. I guess we'll take that. Sure, that seems like a good thing to do. Maybe there was something better that we could investigate, but it's okay. I'm fine with it. And then what was the other thing that I was going to equip? It was on you, and it was going to be to boost your critical hit chance by 10%. So 30% critical hit chance is really, really good. And yeah, you're pretty good. Maybe we want to get Tidal Wave. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think this is a good combo. I don't love you being in the middle here, but you kind of have to be in order to benefit from your... Actually, you don't have to be, because that's up for a hidden threat, so maybe we can move you around. Either way, I think this is a fine arrangement. Do I want to sell off more stuff? Part of me just wants to go and get more stuff. I mean, you've still got a... you don't have a slot. What's your attack speed? Your attack speed is 5.5. Your attack speed and range aren't crazy. Do you have any poison effects? No, you pretty much exclusively deal curse. Although, whenever the basic attack hits an enemy with poison, 50% chance of causing the poison to spread. Yeah, maybe I give you poison. Sure, I'll do that. So we go 1, 2, 3, poison. Sure. Okay. I don't really need resources for buildings, so I might as well be using resources for this. Plus, I'm generating so many free resources anyway. Right? It seems like a sensible thing to do. That being said, this is going to be the most challenging night that we have dealt with thus far, and yeah, I'm a little worried that it could be risky. But we've got our big boy over here who I've not upgraded at all. And we just have to hope that that counts for something. Don't know how much HP you've got over there, but that's fine. We're doing lots of ambushing. We're doing lots of rogue cutting. Good hits. Very, very good hits. Oh, wow. We took out the big high HP enemy on the back line there. Are we going to get the bomb type units? Nice crit, please. Beautiful. Good time. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Even if we do lose now, we're not going to take that much damage anyway. But we seem to be keeping everybody at bay. We seem to be keeping everyone at bay. I can't quite believe it. And we've got that extra HP on the door. Not like it really particularly matters. Still wish I probably hadn't bought it, but that's okay. Launches the dwarf at a random location and destroys the surrounding blocks on impact. Fine. There's more. There's more over here. There's more over there. There be dragons over here. Let's get the building, because I need some buildings to build. These buildings are not good enough for me to build, I don't think, at the moment. I will build them. I've still got loads of ruins, but we will get the blocks needed for it to do that over the course of time anyway. Fine. Let's roll with that. Let's roll with that. And you know what? Let's mine out a little bit over here. Sure, I don't exactly love it, but okay, amazing. Great. Well, we got a little bit of extra gold and a ruin. And another mushroom. There's so many flippin' mushrooms down here. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Even if it's not that much additional intel, it's still good. It's still good. Come on, a big building. Right, whenever a periodic effect is triggered, a 30% chance of it triggering twice. That is amazing, because we have quite a lot of periodic effects. We've got the bomb. We've got the bomb, we've got the volcano, we've got the effects on heroes as well, the arrow storm. That's pretty good. Damage dealing status effects instantly deal 50% of their total damage, then expire. I don't really know what that means, so I'm going to pick up the diamond. And you know what? I'm really glad that I decided not to sell the diamond right now. I can only assume that we are going to find a diamond at some point soon. Okay, let's get the mushroom there. This might give us a diamond. Toxic bomb. You know what? I think I will take the toxic bomb. Yeah, let's build it. I don't know where I'm building it. I don't care about building it, but it's fine. And then 1, 2, 3 over there as well. It's pretty decent. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's go and do that. This feels really, really good. Should probably focus up on getting some runes at some point soon, but oh, okay, that was garbage, but that's okay. We've got 2 more ruin locations to find. Well, great. Right, diamonds. Nope, absolutely gonna take runes. Well, that kind of deals with half the deal. Whenever a summon is invoked, 30% chance of it summoning one more. I don't think we have anything to do with summoning. Although, that being said, do you do anything summoning-wise? No. No, you don't. Okay, that's fine. Well, hospital, damage dealing status effects, instantly deal 50% of their total damage, then expire. I mean, so that would be like a burn. Instead of, it makes the burn act way more quickly. Whenever a tally effect is triggered, fires a random rocket and applies burn to all enemies on impact. See, that's quite good too, because the tally effects... We don't have the tally effect right now, but look, see, we've got the tidal wave here, which I quite like the idea of getting. Yeah, I like the idea of getting that. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. And then, you know what? I'm gonna get... I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get the fireworks tent. Sure. Let's do that. Right, so we did uncover a little bit of extra information about some more ruins. We'll do that. We'll do that. What else have we got down here? And what else are we going for? Probably just a bunch of odd runes everywhere. The real problem is that I kind of need a diamond. And I did kind of sell off my diamonds when I, you know, at the last shop. That's fine. You know what? It's good. We're good with this, I think. I've got loads of resources. It's only a matter of time before we randomly spot a diamond. I suspect the diamonds are probably going to be in more hard-to-reach locations. At the edge of the map, dare I suggest. So maybe over here? Nope. Unlucky. Unlucky. There's still a chance, though. There's still a chance that we see a diamond. Nope. 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 Do I want to drop a... Do I want to drop an anvil? Sure. Why the heck not? Hey, we drop an anvil. We got 5 ruins, for goodness sake. Let's do it. So, what else do I want to unlock with my runes? Periodically applies the hunter mark. See, this is good because you have the ability to Basic attacks reduce the cooldown of the periodic powers. So that would be really, really sick on you, because we'd be able to get the bonus. But I don't know if it's necessarily the best. I mean, whenever an enemy spawns, a 20% chance of spawning with a curse. That's really, really good. And a curse deals 40% of the damage after 40 seconds. That's amazing. That's amazing if we get it. So I think we chance it. We also need to properly level up the rogue. Critical hit chance. Yep, I think we absolutely need to get that too. Okay, let's start the battle. Am I worried about tonight? No, because I've got 2 abilities which I have not actually had yet. Cool, so we got the anvil and we've got the poison. Poison we are going to use whenever I get a big enemy on screen here. It's not happened yet. Tidal wave, oh, that's so sick. Okay, there we go. Big poison. Look at that. Look at that. Poison doing a lot of damage. Holy cow. Okay, we only have the opportunity to... That was really effective. We only have the ability to drop it a couple of times. But... yep, we'll take the opportunity to do it again. Nice. Very nice. Oh, are you going to get through? Nope, not quite yet. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop an anvil there. Bonk. Very nice. So I think we get those recharged at the over the course of the evening. If we don't, then I'm in deep, deep, deep trouble because I was kind of banking on it, to be brutally honest. But that's okay. Oh, what does snow mean? What does snow mean? Snow covers random blocks in the mine, hiding their nature. Sheets of ice form in the ground and slow enemies. Ugh, you're kidding me. So we could be in with a chance of a diamond and just not know about it. I mean, really, my priority is a diamond, to be honest. That is... We'll get the fireworks tent, for sure. Just like, even if we don't mine a single rock, we will just get it. We can't help it. But I just need as much information as I can. Sure. A little bit of gold. Is there any other intel that we could possibly get? Sure, we'll do that. I mean, yeah, I'm not overly optimistic about that revealing any additional information for me, but that's good. We got another building blueprint. It's kind of nice. One of these could be a diamond. You never know. You never know. Okay, apparently I got a building. Unlocks the war call. Attack speed of all heroes increases by 100% for 4 seconds. That's pretty good. Phantom Hourglass. This is uncommon. Periodic effects can be triggered 2 seconds earlier. Yes? Yes, that's good. That's really good. That's really, really good. So we want to get the fireworks tent. Yep. And then we want to get the Phantom Hourglass. So we need 6 bits of gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that it? That's it, yeah. And that still leaves us with 2 pickaxes left. Oh, yeah, down there. That's brilliant. Well, I tell you what, finishing the expedition over here, that would probably be ideal for us, because then we will be able to drop... Oh, that's unfortunate. As I say, then we'll drop something in this vicinity. It's a bit of a shame. We're gonna go into 2 times speed because it's gonna be a long one. Yep. Yeah, that's very lame. Incredibly lame. Archery hole, rain of arrows. I guess it's the best. Deals 10 damage within a selected area. Sure. Let's get the Phantom Hourglass. Let's get it built. Fine. I just want diamonds. I need to get out of this snowy disaster hellscape. Sure, we'll mine out there so we get a little bit of extra intel. And we'll mine out here so we get a little bit of extra intel as well. In fact, don't do it there. Don't be stupid. Just do it there instead. And we can still build this, the ambusher ground. I don't care. I think the archery hall and the magic mirror. If we don't find any other ruins, I mean, that's a lie. That's abject lie, because we're literally going to be finding another ruin. But if we don't find any other ruins, I'd rather save them for the special ones. Oh, mushroom. Okay. We like it. We like it. Okay. Anything? No. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Yeah, we're not going to build that. We're going to just chill with this. I got one rune to spend. I'm not going to spend it. I'm just gonna chance it. So, sheets of ice form on the ground and slow enemies by 40%. So that is the upside to the day. Ooh, look, we can see the curse. That's great. So whenever the curse is applied, we know that that is going to do a heck of a lot of damage. Obviously, it's going to be more worthwhile on the bigger units. It looks like, by the way, this does replenish. So that's great. We'll drop the poison on there. Why the heck not? Tidal Wave is so good. I would love to have a breakdown, a hero breakdown of who actually does the damage. I'm convinced it's pretty much the Snow Witch. Look at that Tidal Wave. It's so good. Okay, drop some poison there. It's good. We've not even taken a single hit of damage on the door yet. That is the absolute key word. But this is looking great. We need that hourglass though. We need the ability to trigger the thingies twice, the periodic effects twice. Oh boy. All right. Day 9. What do we got? Let's see. Have we got anything interesting? Critical hits from basic attacks. Increase attack speed by 20% for 3 seconds. Basic attacks slow enemies. Increase heroes' base damage by 2. Basic attacks apply a random status effect. That's pretty cool. What have we got here? Deadly Amulet. Each stack of poison on an enemy increases its chance of taking critical hit by 5. See, that's pretty sick if we have somebody that deals poison damage, but we don't. Increases the hero's base damage by 1. Wait, that increases the hero's base damage by 2, and that increases the base damage by 1. I don't think so, video game. Now, finally, we do actually have a diamond. So we did discover a diamond. That is good. Let's go and mine that out first. Then let's go and mine out the shroom over there. Is there any other area that I have yet to explore that I think might contain a ruin? The answer to that is no, but there is a building out there, which I am interested in getting because I don't have any buildings at the present moment. I still think we can go deeper, and I still think we can find more ruins, but, I mean, we've got just back where I started. Amazing, but at least I got a bit of gold for free. That's kind of nice. Yeah, I think we can probably go deeper. We can probably find some more ruins, but I feel like I don't really need ruins. I've only got 2 more. Nice. That's great. These dynamite and the bomb storage, I mean, it's literally the most legit thing that I think I can probably think of dealing with. They're really good, is what I mean to say. Whenever a periodic effect is triggered, 30% chance for triggering twice. That is so darn huge. That is, I mean, absolutely bonkers huge. I mean, that is just absolutely bonkers huge for us. Are there any other periodic effects that we can get? I mean, there's Splash, which we have yet to use. It's fine. Periodically apply a Hunter Mark. I mean, yeah, that is something that we could get. What about a periodic effect over here? No. No, that's a tally effect. No. To be fair, I've not done anything with you. I've not really felt the need to. You don't have... Oh, you do have a periodic. Periodically causes a tectonic shock. So how many runes would that cost me? It would cost me 2 more. 3. 4. 2. 3. 7. 7. It would cost me 7 runes. That's not impossible. It's just bordering on the edge of possibility. Also, I completely forgot, but tally effects are also really good for us. So let's keep that in mind too. Right. I will do as many rune collections as I possibly can this time. And we gotta hope that we can find 7. That's gonna be a bit of an ask, to be honest with you. It's going to be a bit of an ask. But we'll try. Right. What have we got building-wise? Let's go into 3 times speed. Nice. The good news is, I think we should end up at the bottom of the world, right? And we throw the bomb into nowhere useful, but that's fine. Increases the number of lanterns available in future days by 1. It's really good, like really, really, really good. But I've already used my 2 diamonds. We're probably not going to find another 2 diamonds, and also there's like 1 day left anyway. So No. No. I'm going to reroll. Let's reroll. Doubles the damage from burn. Whenever an enemy receives burn, 25% chance of triggering a fiery eruption. I'll take that. Seems pretty decent. Also, I think we can build it right now, can't we? Yeah, we got 2 more ruins left. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, we don't have a huge amount of burn on the field, but we do have burn from fireworks. You know, we throw in a few more tally effects, that sort of stuff. Be pretty darn cool. Right, that's going to get me a 6th. What about a 7th? We can get a 7th. There's one up here. I remember. There we go. 7th. It's going to be 7. And we still have 1 more left. 1 more action, that is. Let's dig down here. Sure. Let's go and see what all the fuss is about. Aha! There's another dig site. That was not super useful, but that's okay. We do have 1 more ruin. I guess I will build this. Yeah, I guess I'll build it. I mean, if we've got vision of a brand new ruin site, we can deal with that. We should probably just buy these things, right? Oh, I can reroll as well. I can reroll this. Let's reroll. Increases the number of pickaxes available for each expedition. It says burn. No, it doesn't anymore. Basic attacks apply burn. Basic attacks apply random status effects. Increases hero's base damage by 2. Gain a free reroll every day. That's amazing. I mean, the pickaxes, yeah, not useful, unfortunately. I don't think I need any of this. I'm going to get this, though. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, buy this. Put this on you. Yeah, perfect. So, if I want to get periodic effect, I think the periodic effect is the best for us. And then base damage. Yeah. Base damage. And then... I miscalculated. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. I don't have enough. Well, what can you do? We've still got 3. Can't get the rogue upgraded. What about you over here? What about you here? Yeah, I suppose we could get the periodically. Apply the hunter's mark. Base attacks have a 100% chance of piercing the first enemy they hit. That is really cool, to be fair. That is really, really good, but unfortunately just a little bit expensive. Sure, we'll do the easy shot, which is a totally fine, totally respectable way to go, I think. Alright, so now our periodic effects have a chance of triggering twice, which is quite... there we go, I was going to say quite good if we get a volcano, like, blasting twice. We've also got the chance of the bombs hitting twice. There we go. Literally, as I suggested, it turns out that the fireballs can go in both directions as well. We've not even talked about our brand new spell here, which I'm going to deploy. Swarm of arrows. That's pretty darn sick. And drop some poison. Good stuff. Honestly, all of this seems to have worked because of this sea witch here. It's ridiculously good. Ridiculously good. Nice. Big anvil there, by the way. That was huge. This tidal wave is sick as heck. Man, I feel like there's a lot of opportunity for a whole bunch of different synergies with the heroes here. I think there's like 12 heroes. I'm obviously only using 5, but I think there's... yeah. Like 12 heroes available. Right, we're on day 10. I'm not really expecting much hassle, but let's go and expose what we've got going on down at the bottom of the world first. It's probably just runes that we're going to be after, right? I mean, I don't think there's any resources that would really help us out right now, because we don't have... I mean, unless we can find some... No, I should just dig. I should just dig. Let's go and dig over here. Sure. Let's go and dig that. Yeah. And let's hope that this is not a... Yep, okay, that's fine. We got a rune. We got a singular rune. Maybe a blueprint. Okay, interesting. Interesting indeed. Let's go and get that. Let's go and get this. And then let's go and get that. And then this. think that's a good combo. So we're going to get splatted all the way down here. Wonderful. Doesn't really take us much further forward, but that's okay. That doesn't really do much for us either. But if we get a big dynamite hit and a big bomb hit, you never know. Nice, I guess. I mean, we still don't... We've got one building, which I guess I should build. We've got one building to build, but that is it. That is quite literally it. That's all we have. I mean, unless I randomly happen to come across... Unless I randomly happen to come across a blueprint here. Do I want to go... I should probably just go for that, sure. Unless we randomly happen to come across a blueprint... Wow, amazing. Brilliant. I can't believe it. So what can I build here? Only this. Lightning Rod is cool. 30% chance of triggering a lightning strike on a random enemy. I think we just take Time Stop. I think we take Time Stop because we know that we can build it. That being said, like, we can probably build most things. I'm going to take Clock Tower. Bird in the hand is better than 2 in the bush. I meant to flip and build the darn thing. Well, that's stupid. If I end up not managing to win, that's why. Although, that being said, I suspect I might just be alright. The fact that I've got this, the bonus. Oh, let's do a rain of arrows. Thank you very much. Nice. Good. Let's make sure that we actually use our spells. So, oh. I did actually manage to destroy you there. That is very good. Let's go for a nice big... Yep, rain of arrows. Beautiful. Nice, 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 nice. Lovely stuff. We've still got the 2 anvils, and the anvils are the frozen thing. New building is available. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Let's do another poison attack. 12 seconds remaining. Good big hit there. Big hit with the bomb. We still got the anvils left. And I don't know. Looks like the enemies are taking a lot of damage, which is very nice. Oh, the dwarves have arrived. Magnificent. I don't believe it. The mine is saved. Fan-flippin-tastic. That was really good. That was really, really great fun. Holy cow. Okay, 3 quests have been completed. What have we... I don't know. What have we done there? I really have no idea what we've accomplished. We unlocked a new hero as well. I did see that pop up. That was kind of cool. So we have a little look at quests. One run at any difficulty. Explode 30 blocks of bombs. Lovely. Lovely. Slow 500 enemies. Construct 20 buildings on a single run. Wow. So that is possible. Collect 1,500 resources. Shock 1,000 enemies. Burn 100 enemies with a dragon hunter. Heck yeah. Curse 1,000 enemies. Kill 5,000. So I feel like we discovered most of the mechanics. We didn't see anything to do with summoning. Kill 10 mimics. Okay, yeah, we didn't see anything to do with summoning, but... I mean, that just makes sense. So we've got Lord of Stone. The Mine Door starts with 8 health. 2 rerolls available. Enemies have more health. And then King Under the Mountain is apparently even more difficult. Mine Door starts with 10 health, 3 rerolls available. Very cool. Well, I tell you what, folks, we're going to wrap things up right about there. What a cool little game. Really interesting, I don't know, mining? What is it? A mining base builder, tower defense, roguelike? Weird genre mix. But I kind of dig it. Hold the mine. Anyway, folks, thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time. Bye.